Action.
We rolling, AJ. I got my notepad. I got nothing.
No notepad today. All off the top.
Off the dome, as we used to say.
That's funny.
Made you remember yours. AJ and Joe Show. Monday, November
Big Monday.
6th.
November 6th. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right.
Remember yesterday was the 5th. Yeah.
We're rolling. Yesterday's the 5th. That would make it 6th.
Yep. Add 1.
Yesterday, subtract 1.
Well, I get paid on the 5th. So, like, that's why, like, I was like, yeah, yesterday for sure. Because you're like, is it the 6th? Oh, well, yesterday was the 5th because I got my fucking paycheck.
I know I got my money yesterday, so it must have been the 5th or the 15th, right?
5th or the 20th.
5th. Oh, yeah, that'd be 15 days.
Weird, but... Yeah.
So the 5th and the 20th are always days that stand out on your calendar for that reason.
For me, yeah.
Makes sense.
Man, you know, I was in Sam's Club the other day.
Okay.
And I was like, I was in the drink aisles and I'm looking for something besides sodas.
Yeah.
And not energy drinks or sodas. And so no energy drinks, no sodas, and then no sparkling water with no sugar. I don't like just sparkling waters.
Trying to be healthy or what?
No, just something besides soda that I've
been drinking too much.
Slam, you know. No, just not even just the just.
What about Gatorade? Is that included in any of that?
I like Gatorade, all right, but I don't like that much, man. Like I don't enjoy it that much. So I guess I'm looking for some kind of a lemonade or a tea or something that stands out to me, right?
So there's a sparkling water. I didn't used to be into sparkling waters either, but I got turned on to a brand, and it's called Spindrift. Have you heard of Spindrift?
No.
So they sell them. I don't know if they should. They probably sell them at Sam's. They sell them at Walmart, but they're hard to find at Walmart. So if they sell them at Walmart, chances are they have them there. But they also sell them at Costco, like in a big pack, and then they sell them like at Smith's and shit. But so they're like, oh, it's only 2 ingredients. So it's like the sparkling water, and then they add real fruit. It has no like artificial nothing in it. Yeah. It has low sugar, low carbs.
Yeah,
it's kind of an acquired taste, but I just got used to it, and like now I really enjoy them because it has the carbonation I need, like when I eat, and it's good. They got to be super cold though. I gotta drink them like super cold. Gotta be like almost icy.
Yeah. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
You're not looking for something with rules.
No, I mean like. The way you just explained it was like it was like
I'm making too many excuses.
Sounds disgusting. Yeah, it sounds like
it's not.
First, it's got to be.
It's not.
You got all kinds of stipulations on it, though. You know what I mean?
That is true, but
so I've
drank some of those things, and I'm like,
I need those sweet if I'm gonna drink them. I can't do that. Like the ices, those are cool.
So you go the other way.
I like the ice.
Those are good, but I don't really qualify that. That's super sweet. Like
no,
those are good.
Qualify what? I didn't say I'm looking for a diet drink. I'm looking for something besides soda. I don't give a fuck if it's the same fucking sweet or dietary. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking for something, like I said, lemonade or
Hawaiian Punch.
Or yeah. So that's what I'm trying to get at though is that so I found these Kool-Aids and they have a blue one, a white one, and a red one, and it's Hawaiian Punch. And I'm like, let me try these.
Is it the original Hawaiian Punch?
Well, so that's what I thought it was. It's that red one.
It's not.
It doesn't taste good.
You sure they just didn't change it?
It might be changed, yeah. I don't know, but I mean, fuck, it says Hawaiian Punch right there. But then it threw me off because it says fruit. Red. Yeah. So you think is that original or the flavor?
Google it right now. Be like, what is the name of original Hawaiian Punch? I think this is something else.
What is the original Hawaiian Punch flavor?
According to Wikipedia, it was started from an original
Fruit Juicy Red.
That's it.
Fuck, that's the original because they got the gallons on here. And that's what it says. So I remember I liked Hawaiian Punch when I was younger.
You think your taste buds changed, or either your taste buds changed, or they changed the recipe?
So if I had to give you my opinion, it tastes like they're using a different sweetener. it tastes like a fucked up. So
They pussified it.
when I'm hitting it, right? Watch, check it out. I'm hitting it, it tasting good, and then as soon as I stop, I'm filled with this fucked up, not good after flavor.
Maybe it's
and
a coating,
the sweetener,
like artificial sweeteners
yeah.
tend to do.
But I'm like, I remember I used to like Hawaiian Punch like Kool-Aid. Like it's good. It's a fucking, nice and cold. I even put them in the freezer and I try to drink them. All 3 flavors, horrible,
Green,
just gross. Blue and white. I thought the blue would be good for
I've
sure.
never seen no Hawaiian
Just
white.
fucking disappointment, bro.
Never seen no Hawaiian white.
Pure disappointment.
I've seen the green and the blue. Green even tastes off?
It's not a green one. I don't have a green. It's
What is
just
it, blue, you said?
white, blue, and red.
What does the blue one taste like? Do you remember what the old blue Okay, so how long had it been since you had taken a Hawaiian Punch drink?
Years and years. 20 years? No.
20?
No, probably.
15?
15?
No, honestly, realistically.
15 years?
15 years.
But I do remember liking it. My mom would buy it when I was a
It's the
kid.
best. Why do you
Man,
think? Why do you think?
I'm gonna send you home with all 3. But
Why do you think Mr. Deeds has the fucking the water fountain
Yeah.
with fucking Hawaiian Punch in it?
I'll send you home with all 3, and they just each time I drank one, I was disappointed, bro.
I'll drink it and I'll be able to tell you
So,
if it's your buds or if it's your or if you're onto something. They change the formula.
The reason I don't think
Chances are they pussified it for today's youth because the youth can't handle it.
the reason I don't think it's my taste buds is because nothing else tastes different to me. Why would the fuck would one thing taste different?
It's still super unhealthy. That's the thing. Like they put high fructose corn syrup. It's the first ingredient.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's gross.
Can't have that as the first ingredient.
It's real gross.
Less than 2% of concentrated juices. Apple, clarified. What's a clarified pineapple? Passion fruit, orange.
I don't really give a fuck about any of that because all the shit we fucking drink and eat has all that shit.
Artificial flavors, pectin.
But
It's got estrogen.
the taste is horrible. But so what I'm getting at on top of this is I think there's a lot of shit that they've done that to,
You know what would be a good test of that? I don't know if you were ever down with it, but when I think of this, I think Sunny D. Did you ever drink Sunny D back in the day? Not the original. They came out of California.
I drink a bunch of different Sunny D's, I remember.
They had a green Sunny D, kiwi something.
I remember drinking a blue one. All
Knock you in
fucking
the
weird.
face. Made you feel weird.
No.
What'd you say?
I said that is weird.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I think a Sunny D and then they make a blue one. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they went a little crazy with that one. But damn, that shit. I bet you that shit tastes crazy. If it tastes the same, I bet you it tastes crazy. Because I remember that was the craziest drink. Now that
Did
I
you ever
think about
drink
it,
Tang?
no, I was never a Tang person.
I remember it wasn't my favorite, but my mom sometimes would buy the thing of Tang. It was alright, real cold. That's one of those ones where it's like you fucking had to drink it really cold with ice or some shit.
I remember Sunny D would like stain. It would like stain. That'd tell you something.
Yeah, that was no orange juice.
Fuck no. It's like chemicals.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. But they ruin. I just got to thinking about shit like that. It's like they just in time just ruin shit.
I'd been doing really good about not drinking sodas, like even diet sodas, right? And that's how I slowly fucking started to regress into it. Like I was doing like really good, drinking a lot of water, drinking those Spindrifts I was telling you about, putting them down. So
Those delicious ice cold Spindrifts.
right to the dome.
I know.
And you start being like, a diet soda won't kill me. It's no sugar.
What about those ones that start with the Z?
Zero?
That you were drinking? No, it's its own brand of sodas. I think they start with
Zevia.
Yeah.
I haven't had those in a while, and they're expensive. Those are pretty healthy though.
Do they taste all right?
With those, you got to be off. You got to be off sodas completely.
I got
and
you.
reset your buds.
Yeah, I got you.
And then go back. into
Forget,
it.
yeah, how good.
Forget all about it.
Forget how good.
You can't drink a Coca-Cola and then later that day drink
got
one
you.
of those.
I got
you know
you.
what I mean? You'll be
Yeah.
like, this is garbage. Talk about. I don't even know. It's been so long since I've had those,
funny.
but.
They look cool. I kind of want to get them sometimes just because the cans.
If you go to Sprouts in the little cooler by the register, they sell singles. That's the way to do it to try it.
How much are they? I don't care.
It's like $1.50. They're pricey for a can.
$1.50.
But like a 6-pack is like fucking $8 or something crazy. $9.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and those
Don't be
Spindrifts,
slamming those.
those Spindrifts aren't cheap either. They sell them in 8-packs, at the regular store, and it's like $5 for an 8-pack.
Damn.
You can get a 30-pack at Costco, which that's what I did this last time. Case, 30-pack under the arm.
Damn.
Sparkling water, $18.99.
different flavors?
They have 3. So and it turns out they have 3 that I like. You know, I've been like slowly trying them all, and so I know which ones I like, and there's some that I'm like, I wouldn't buy that shit again.
That's what jacks me up on the ice pack at the Sam's. They don't have the ones I like in the big deal, you know.
Yeah,
Or
Costco.
they'll have 2 I like and 1 that I don't, and I don't drink it.
So Costco sells a pack. I can't tell you the exact 3 flavors that they have, but Kirkland, which is their brand, they make their own, and it's way cheaper, and they have better flavors.
You know what's weird about those? Like I know how you were saying how those ones are like, it's like you might as well be drinking anything, right? Kind of,
Well,
right?
no, they're still pretty healthy, but they.
You know how I feel though? I don't know what it is. It has to be, I think, the sweetener in there. But when I drink those, because I drink a lot of water all day, even if I drink
Regular
fucked
water.
up. Yeah, if I drink messed up sodas or whatever, it don't matter. I still, in addition to my at least like 6 bottles, I go through cases of the Arrowhead. Like,
Okay.
I'll drink it 6 a day for sure. Bottles. I don't know how much that. I remember it's not quite a gallon. I know that.
I think 8 to 10 is like a gallon. I think, or like
So,
10 is like a gallon. I don't know.
I remember we had this discussion already because I was like, I drink a gallon every day one time, and then you're like, really? And I was like, oh yeah, I drink 6 of those. Like, that's not a gallon.
But no, 6 is good. But while you're
I
working,
start
though,
right one in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think I'm so thirsty because I drink all the other shit.
that shit
too.
dehydrates you.
But
too.
I noticed those ice drinks, something about them, they make me thirsty as fuck. Like they make me feel like I don't drink any water if I'm drinking those ice drinks.
Yeah, they're
notice that or no?
they're a little heavy. I noticed they're a little heavy. They
I
say
just
heavy.
feel I'm always thirsty for water. If I'm drinking those through the day,
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
yeah. It's those are something you kind of supplement. You know, you gotta
Chemicals.
use it for with a meal if you want you still want some carbonation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are nice ice cold too.
yeah.
You know what's crazy is and this is like I don't know enough about it to get into it, but I heard that something about that after I think it was 2012, like all the sugar, white sugar and stuff like that, it's all the ones that we use now, or the one that we use now, the sugar for all the drinks here in America and everything, it's like fake. It's like it's all GMO'd. Mm-hmm. They've made away like all the high fructose corn syrup and everything. It's not like real. It's all chemically fucking.
So where does sugar? I sound fucking retarded when I say this. So sugar comes from sugar cane.
Yeah, the white sugar, but not anymore. That's what they're saying.
That's what
I
it
have
used
to
to
look.
be.
I'll look into it. So, but I can tell you, but the way they're sweetening all these drinks, like the way sugar is, it's fake. It's all chemical. Like it's all man-made. It's not. It's artificial. That's what it is. It's not. None of it is natural. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's why I like to drink those cane sugar sodas though too, because that's at least real. It's still too much sugar. You shouldn't be drinking it, but it's
Yeah,
real
at
cane
least it's
sugar.
the real thing.
And if you look at the ingredients on those Coke bottles, there's not much ingredients in there. It's like 3 or 4 ingredients.
On a regular Coke or on the cane sugar.
Yeah, on the cane sugar ones, it's it's water, cane sugar, caramel color, and then like one other fucking thing, like really, and that's it. I'm not trying to I know it's still bad for you, and I don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying it's weird.
The more ingredients, the bad. The
Yeah,
worse it is.
more
right?
words you don't know what the fuck and all
Exactly.
that.
Look how many ingredients this fucking thing has.
Damn, scary, huh?
Yeah, all these artificial colors and shit. Too.
Yeah.
Frisco, Texas, this is a Dr. Pepper 7-Up company. Interesting. I don't know.
I've been looking for something good to drink that's just different and stuff, but that definitely didn't hit the spot.
Well, I'm hoping it's no offense, but I'm hoping it's just you. I'm hoping that my
I
childhood
don't think so.
memories are
I don't think so because,
shattered.
like I said, nothing else is tasting different. I just noticed that.
I don't know.
It's just the sweetener's no good on it.
I'll get them super cold.
I
I'll
put them.
check
I
it out.
put them in the freezer, man. They were cold when I drank them. I don't think you'll like them.
But I should be able to tell. I remember, it's been a long time, but I remember what it tastes like in my mind.
It sure as hell. I remember to me, it would compete with Kool-Aid, and I guarantee you, like the Kool-Aid I make here at home now, kicks that right in the ass.
Kool-Aid's a hard one though because you're making that from scratch and you can like alter how it tastes.
Anytime I would drink Kool-Aid, even in the Squeeze-Its, I'm just like comparing like a fruit drink.
I know what you mean, but like everybody makes Kool-Aid different.
You ever had a Squeeze-It?
No.
You never had the squeeze bottles? The fucking Squeeze-It Kool-Aid bottles?
Oh, the one with the pouch with the straw?
Nah, bro.
I'm talking about anything you got to make by hand. I'm talking about the
Squeeze-Its.
I'm talking about the powdered Kool-Aid.
And you twist the top off?
I thought you were talking about Kool-Aid. Yeah, I've had
Don't
that.
matter. What I'm talking is I'm trying to compare a drink to this.
It does matter because I'm saying I thought you were talking about Kool-Aid with the powder that you mix. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
too
so
many
when
variables.
It doesn't matter. No, so it doesn't matter because when I was a kid, I used to think they were like the same in my head. Like they tasted a little different, but I liked them just as much.
Yeah, but some people make their Kool-Aid with a lot of sugar.
Okay.
Those Squeeze-Its are delicious. I love those.
So if you make Kool-Aid right, like the way I make it, okay?
I used to pretend the little top was a mouthpiece, a little tiny mouthpiece.
That's
it right there, football style.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, if you make Kool-Aid, the fucking recipe on the back of the fucking pack.
Okay.
When I was a kid, Hawaiian Punch, I liked it just as much almost as Kool-Aid. So now when I drink the Hawaiian Punch, though, I don't like it at all. So something had to be different in it.
How often do you make Kool-Aid?
Probably like
I'm talking
twice
about
a week.
Kool-Aid with the powder.
What other one is there?
Well, you were calling that shit Kool-Aid. That ain't
They
Kool-Aid.
it used to have Kool-Aid brand. Yeah, it did.
That's Squeeze-It though.
Yeah, but they used to have those bottles and it said fucking Kool-Aid on it.
Okay.
So
Show me.
that's Kool-Aid.
Show me the packaging for that. I want to see it because that sounds
Kool-Aid?
familiar. Kool-Aid Squeeze-It,
Kool-Aid Squeeze-Its.
motherfuckers. Yes, I've seen that. Okay.
Oh, so now you've seen them. Okay.
Yes.
So these ones right here, when I was a kid, like it would be like the same. If I was gonna drink
Don't
those,
show me
and Hawaiian
Squeeze-Its.
Punch.
You were showing me something. You were showing me different. My mind's all focused on Squeeze-Its.
You ever remember the Mondos? There was a ton of different ones.
Mondo.
There was ones called Mondos. There was and they look the same, but they're the squeeze fucking kind. There were ones. Do you remember that? I don't know if it was a Kool-Aid brand, but they had names and they had like it would be a Squeeze-It bottle, but it had like a dude with like Dukes and they like each flavor would have a different name.
Yeah, I remember they were like boxers or something.
But I used to put the Hawaiian Punch in that same category. I used to like all that stuff, and now it's just, man, I was super disappointed. It tastes fucking. It's the sweetener, but what I'm trying to say is too is like they're ruining all this shit by doing it like chemicals and stuff, like putting too much shit in it. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe now I need to buy a gallon one from the fucking store.
Yeah.
And see if it tastes the same.
Should. Why wouldn't it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, this week you do that, and
Made
I'm
me
gonna.
mad.
I'm
Even
gonna-
this fucking dude looks different, huh?
Yeah, he looks like a bitch.
Man.
He's looked like that for a while. Last time I drank it years and years ago, that
Yeah.
motherfucker was on there.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'll report back. But
Yeah.
don't
I
about-
know for a
about-
fact
I
you're
don't-
not gonna. You do like pina colada?
Is that what
the
the,
white
white one
one
tastes
tastes
like? Don't even send that with me. Not
It's
to
pretty-
sound ungrateful, but like I won't. I'm
It's
glad you
like,
gave me the heads up. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like an ice, like you know how they have the.
That's what in my
Gatorade color?
mind. Fuck.
Some like a sweet.
Should just let me
fucking-
drink. You should just let me open it and be disappointed.
Yeah, it was weird. Maybe I'll try the lemonades next time. I got some pink lemonade and some.
I'll bring you a Spindrift next week. It'll be icy cold.
Have you ever had Topo Chico? No. You ever heard of that?
No.
I think you've seen it before. Watch.
Tapatio?
Topo Chico.
Oh, that's his brother. I've seen it. I've never had that.
Okay, so it's some kind of a sparkling mineral water, right?
Papachango.
And I've never liked any kind of that shit. I don't know why. But Damian, my nephew, he says that this one that I need to try.
It's like lemon lime. Is that what it is?
No, he says that it doesn't have a nasty taste. It
So you
says
still haven't tried it.
I haven't tried it, but he says it has like no. It tastes like he says it tastes like you're drinking this, but it's carbonated. He says it doesn't have like a, like anytime I've
flavor?
tried it. Well, I don't know. It's weird because anytime I'm drinking a carbonated water, it's like bitter.
Have you drinking enough? It's like dry. It reminds me. It like dries my
I don't
mouth
like
out.
it. It's just bitter. I can't do it. It's gross. I'm gonna try the Topo Chico though. I think
We should bring him on the cast next week. I'm gonna bring you a fucking Spindrift. You're gonna turn
I'll bring some Topo Chico.
Spindrift crew. All right, all right, we'll do it. I'm gonna bring Spindrift. You bring Papa Chongos, chimichangas.
No, those are from Alsace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'll bring some Topo Chico.
Okay.
Some good shit.
Make sure you got them icy cold. I bet you it's gonna be dry. If it doesn't have flavor, it's gonna be dry.
Yeah,
Suck the moisture out your mouth.
it's weird, huh? It like burns it.
Yeah. But it's probably the same thing in the ice that makes you thirsty when you drink them so much. You know, it's probably there's something in it. So this last week, we all met up for breakfast. You seem pretty quiet there, AJ.
When?
After you ate it, did I hype up the spot?
No, it was
too
good.
much?
No, I was just ready to get back to work. Probably.
Okay.
It was good. I'll go back.
I think I hyped it up.
I like
too
the
much.
service and stuff a lot too. I mean, you know, it's nice to go.
Shout out to Matthew. I think he was a little disappointed. I could see it in his eyes. His energy.
See it in his eyes.
His energy changed.
It's hilarious.
About halfway through his
Halfway through the summit.
halfway his climb up the summit, right?
No, I thought mine was good. I like it.
Mixed chili fix, motherfucker.
I think, yeah, I'd probably just get the same thing again. It's good. I'll probably get all red next time.
All red.
You know what's rough is like, so when I went back, I took my coworker a burrito and he really liked it.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that.
But what it is that like I make my own chili sauce at work all the time. Like every Sunday we have breakfast and it's the best. You know what I mean? Like it's just fucking really good. Theirs was good. I'm not hating on it and I liked it. And but next time I get all red, it's hard for me to compare the green because I order the super hot. It's called super hot at my work, and I get the certain bouillon, the chicken base to fucking. I have
to make a green chili
just
sauce.
got it down, to where it's just fucking. It's hard to beat, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was a little. It's been on my mind.
No, it was good though. I'll go back. I like
There's a bunch of shit I want to try. You know what I mean? Like, I bet you they make a good burger. Like, in my mind, when I see that a place makes something good and, like, it's all along the same lines, you know, they're not, like, mixing up cuisines all crazy. You know what I mean? It's all along the same style.
Yeah.
You figure they would do everything with that same level of quality. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I don't know how many
really.
burgers they sell. That's my worry is that they make the patties on Monday and they ain't sold them out, and come Friday they're using the same fucking patties.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm not talking about them. I'm just thinking in my head. I don't know how many people order burgers there. I don't know how fast they're turning patties. Or honestly though, they have tacos. So like
if it starts to, then they'll just break
they
those
might
patties down
tomorrow-
halfway through the week for ground meat.
you're hoping. But I'm just saying, like,
Some
if
insider-
burgers aren't
some
flying
insider
out,
shit.
because I know how it's even at my work. I'm not saying we serve like old stuff, but what I'm saying is that, say for instance, Thursday is our burger day. We're usually busy as fuck. We don't sell out. We're using those patties on Friday and Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some places, how far does that go? You know what I mean?
No, I got you.
But besides that, though, maybe they make them fresh right there. Maybe who the fuck knows? Maybe they grab them right there because they have ground beef on hand. You know.
Yep.
But now you just gotta try it. But the service, really good, really good.
It's a nice little quiet spot if you just want to go there and fucking, even to calling in to go.
You know what kind of turned me off maybe about it, and this wouldn't matter for me going back or the food or anything. I think the ambiance is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's weird.
thrift store. Right there.
That's weird as shit because to me, I don't want secondhand. Like, where did that shit come from? Like, I'm trying to eat in a clean restaurant. Like, I don't want, like, Goodwill smells funny. Like, what the fuck's going on here? They got shoes and bags, like, that are used hanging up, like, next to the fucking table. That's weird. It's fucking weird. I'll still go back. I'm just saying, to me, that's fucking weird. You're selling used shoes, and the fucking table people are eating at is from here that you can touch the fucking used shoes that you're selling?
Matthew throws a comment.
Do you think that's weird,
Those
Joe, that I
comment
mentioned that now?
episodes. No, it isn't, because somebody else mentioned that.
Oh.
My girl mentioned that same thing when I
Yeah.
first told her that there was a thrift store. She said She said, like, do they wash the clothes before they put them that close in proximity? You're not
it's
the
just
only one thinking
weird.
about that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. The ambiance is kind of odd, and then like how they have like the reason why I'm like I think about this stuff too. I think more than other people is because our restaurant, we're always trying to think of certain ways to like always make it nicer, make things, you know, furniture wise, new pieces of this, new placement of things and colors. They have all their they have like trees and shit like right there and plants, and then over here a bunch of fucking paintings for sale. But the paintings are like leaning all on the fucking bench where they wanted me to sit. Like she's like, sit on the bench, and I'm like, okay.
Should I move this artwork?
Yeah, I'm like, should I move this? Because I'm gonna, you know, what's going on here?
The
ambiance was a little odd. That's all I mean. I'm not trying to hate on it because it was good. I'll go back, but it was odd. The ambiance, like I don't know who's in charge of the fucking everything.
That's all valid points.
Move some of them plants around. You know, like what I would do, hang up those fucking, put some pegs, hang up that artwork on the wall, move the fucking plants around.
Do you put up like a false wall in between, you know, like
I would.
in between the shop and
I
the
would.
fucking in the restaurant?
Yeah, I would. And even if you have a big opening
Yeah.
at the end or at this side or that
But
side.
just kind of block it off.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Even if you did a half one, a partition.
Yeah.
That would
Cubicle
work.
style?
Yeah, and then put some plants on it. Not like this. Like
Yeah.
almost, you know, like say if the fire, and this was sheetrock with paint.
Yeah.
And then up here you put plants. Yeah, it's just not hard, bro. You could do it, Joe. You didn't even run restaurants, and you're already, you know. But no, it's cool. It is what it is, and it's good.
Yeah.
Just in my head, simple things like as a restaurant manager, I would move some stuff around and make it a little more welcoming.
Yeah. So being like 100% honest, and this when we went this last week, that was my third time going there. Third time in like that amount of weeks. Third time in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks. The first time I don't know what it was, bro. Like I was just in the need for some good fucking chili or something. Like it was fucking 11 out of 10. You know what I mean? How I brought that energy to you about this spot. And then the second time I go, I take my mom, and it's still really good, but it's like a 9, right? And then we go this last week, you, me, and Matt, and it's like an 8.
I ate every bite except for my sides of beans and rice. I ate every bite
And
of my
8's
food.
still good, but I think maybe I'm just eating there too frequently. Yeah.
I had Sadie's last night.
How was that?
It's good. Sadie's is.
What do you get? Combo plate there?
I get the stuff sopapilla, but the ground beef is what I like. Like their ground beef is better than Mix Fix for sure. Like the seasoning of their ground beef is so fucking good. It's the Billy Spicy beef.
Billy Spicy.
But that's a hit or miss too. Fuck, I go to the 4th Street one before. Remember, I haven't been back to the 4th Street since it's not that it tasted bad that time, but like the portions were small, the chips were fucking store bought. Remember, I was telling you.
Last time I ate there, it was when you, me, and your nephew went after Topgolf, and I got sick from that time when I ate that one. That was the one on Academy and San Mateo.
Shit. See, that's a hit or miss. But so they've built in the back a carryout now, so like you can
4th
call.
Street?
No, on Academy.
Is that the one you got the to go at?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one I go to now because the 4th Street last time wasn't up to par.
That's the closest one to the west side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's just it just all depends on who's cooking and what's going on, who's prepping, who's doing the shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But I'll definitely go back.
You know who's been like pretty damn consistent, and like it's all about the time you go and stuff too, is Beef Jerky Company.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I haven't been there in a little bit, but they're red
They're
and they're
always
green.
up there. Let me ask you this: you ever go to Cracker Barrel? You live right there,
Bro. Not that one, right? Not that one that's by me, but me and my mom used to frequent the one at right there on San Antonio in the freeway all the time, bro. I really enjoyed it. We'd go there for like either we went there all times of the day.
Sure.
Not really dinner, but breakfast, lunch. And I always got breakfast. And really enjoyed it. They took a slow decline through COVID is when I noticed it, bro. And like the last time I ate there, it was bullshit. I haven't been back in a long time.
So I go sometimes, but I picked up some carryout on this week,
Okay.
and
From that one on Coors?
no,
Okay.
I go to the San Antonio. It's like on my way home.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only one I've ever been to. I think there's a third one somewhere in town as well.
So there's the Coors, San Antonio, and then
Up there in the Heights, maybe. Or there's another one because when I googled it, 3 popped up.
I'm trying to think where that third one's.
It's not by Wyoming or something over there. Am I tripping?
I don't know.
So they have like a holiday selection and they have turkey on there. So I just picked up turkey plates, right?
Turkey on the sides, right? Like
Turkey
cranberry stuffing.
There was turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes.
I don't know why I put cranberry so high on that list. I was like,
Yeah.
turkey, cranberry, because I could just picture it on the plate.
I mean,
The color always stands out.
You can get cranberry. They got it all.
Yeah.
I'm not big on cranberry. My grandma loves cranberry. I always
Cranberry
think of,
out the can, I could get by with it, but
Yeah.
like fresh cranberry that actually has like the pieces of cranberry in it, I don't fuck with that, bro.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
I always thought cranberries were weird. The fresh.
Out
What
the
do you
can where it
eat?
makes that noise.
Yeah. What do you eat on the cranberry that's fresh? It's like same thing like pomegranate. You ever try to eat it's a fucking seed, bro. Like you chew on it and then you got to spit it out. It's
Like
weird.
a fucking, what am I,
I mean, the
chipmunk?
flavor's decent, but like people are like, "Oh, I love pomegranate."
They just
So
sit
I'm
there
like,
and munch it.
some people eat that fucking seed.
Going heavy on the sound effects.
Yeah. No, but anyway,
So you picked up turkey
I
plates.
picked up turkey plates and
stuffing, taters,
They had stuffing, mashed potatoes,
white or brown gravy. You choose.
You can choose whatever gravy you want. They have a white or brown, or they have the turkey gravy. That's what I got, turkey gravy.
Okay.
Like white's like a cream gravy, you know, and then a brown would be like a more beef style.
Yeah.
And you could get either of those. They asked, but they offered turkey, and I just
Gotta go
fuck it,
turkey.
give me
if you're eating
turkey.
turkey.
So,
was this like a little precursor to Thanksgiving? You just wanted to get a little taste in early?
Well, I was looking for something different, and Cracker Barrel. I pulled up the menu, and then it
Right
said
there.
a holiday special or daily specials. That's what it was.
Okay.
The turkey is a holiday special, but they have a few holiday specials. But Thursday turkey plate is the special for the day, and it's like $11 for your turkey. Or it was still expensive. They say it's $11, but when you go to fucking pay, it's like $15. So I don't know I don't know if I had an extra fucking corn fucking muffin on there or what. But anyway, I saw the special. It caught my eye, and I ordered it. I don't know what the fuck.
Pulled the trigger.
It was good. It was decent. Like, wasn't the best, but it was a decent meal. A good
Nice.
solid 8. You know.
How do you warm that when you come home? Do you warm that in the oven or do you throw it in the microwave?
No, so I just threw it in the microwave for a second, and then like the gravy, I had it separate.
Yeah.
So I just warmed the plate for a few seconds, and then just warmed the gravy really well, and just poured the fucking gravy all over it, and just.
Nice.
Then it had corn muffins. I just warmed them up and put butter on them.
Fuck yeah. Sounds good.
Tore it up. Ate every fucking morsel. But I've had a not so decent time there. One time I went and I got the roast beef, and it was like super fatty. Like it's supposed to be slices of slow cooked roast beef, and I was disappointed in the.
Do you ever do breakfast? Sounds like you just eat
Oh
dinner
yeah,
there.
no,
Okay.
so throughout the years, the breakfast is like you're saying, it's fucking cool. It's like it's really good, and it's cool because like the biscuits and gravy are all you can eat and shit like that. Like, with
The cheesy hash browns on the side, fucking delicious.
you can order those at night too.
Yeah,
like with your,
they do a broccoli with that cheese, like a broccoli cheese bowl for the dinner as a side. That's good shit.
They even have these like sweet apples.
Yeah,
It's a side.
yeah. But the biscuits, you can't fuck around with those. Just bring a side of white gravy and some biscuits.
Yeah, I love biscuits and gravy. When it's good, it's good.
Yeah, but so I have good memories of going there, but like it's like
Last time you went, it was no good.
yeah.
Cooks, man.
Wasn't up
Damn
to par.
cook. Yeah.
And I always see the one there by the pad and fucking, I always think to myself, I was like, for whatever reason, all the stuff in that area just fucking, I have no desire. You know what I mean? There's only two spots that I regularly at around there.
Have you been disappointed at that new Blake's before? Right there by Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time I ever fucking tried to fuck with them. which was like 3 years ago. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm trying to look up this movie. I seen a movie a few nights ago, and I can't think of the name of it.
Matthew told us to watch that movie. I was like, I'm gonna watch that shit. I didn't watch it.
Dude, I went and I read it, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch it, but like I had people in and out of the house this last week,
Yeah.
and like I read it, and it says like about demonic it's like
Transgenders.
no, it's what am I trying to say? It's no, I'm trying to. It's,
You were about to.
how does it say
man.
when it's spread? No, I'm trying to say. I
Transmission?
was gonna say transmitted. That's what I was
Transmissions.
gonna say.
Transmission.
Well, it's spread by fucking the demon in this movie. Like when you have sex, you get possessed. So anyway, long story short, I gotta watch it by myself
called?
or when
Inside
I have
of Me?
adults in the house. Let me in.
Ooh.
Isn't that what it's called?
Inside of Me? I don't know.
No, I have it right here. I'm gonna pull it up.
Look it up. Now that I know that, even Let Me In is a fucking Let Me In it is.
What the fuck was it called?
Don't Let Me In.
I know that I looked it up and read about it, and that's the gist of it. It's about demonic possession, but the way it spreads.
So you don't want people in the house when you're watching it.
No, I just didn't know if I have young kids or my
Yeah.
little cousins or something running around, I can't watch. I don't have adults in the house.
I get that. Okay, I just
Yeah.
want to clarify that part.
Yeah, weird, huh?
I thought no, not weird. I thought at first I thought you said can't have nobody in the house. I'm watching this shit.
It ain't a porno. It's funny.
Fucking spicy.
I watched this fucking movie and it was about a nun, bro. And
The Nun too.
no, I seen that shit, but this one was one where she does exorcisms, and this little girl was all fucking possessed.
So she went off on her own because the church wouldn't allow a
No,
nun
so
to do it on her.
they
on
did.
her own.
They did. They
She was just a
she
badass
got
or what?
yeah. So and they let her, but I can't even think of the name, so I don't even want to talk about it.
Think about the name. We'll get back to it.
It's weird.
Um,
But so I will mention this though. What was freaky about it is like, so when they were showing something that was supposed to be really scary and freaky, the camera would do one of these fucking like crazy. They would. It was that movie. They used this technique when when it would make them look more freaky. You know, like say
Yeah.
someone's all possessed, but then like almost like sporadic movement, but it was
Yeah.
the camera.
did you see that Talk to Me one about where it's the game and they hold the hand? It's like a surround.
I didn't, and I always wanted to see
It's
it.
supposed to be really good. The directors of that movie were on Rogan this last week, and I thought that it must be a damn good movie if he had them on, because that's like the only movie they made. It's called Talk to Me, but I think it's at the Redbox.
Pray for the devil.
Pray for the Devil. That's the one with the nun.
Yeah, the one that I seen.
Okay, that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I seen it on the start page.
Yep.
Pray for the Devil. Good. You recommend it?
Yeah, it's worth the watch.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was freaky enough. You know what I mean?
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Pray for the devil. You better pray for the devil.
It was
I'm gonna
pretty
whoop his ass.
kind of intense, a little bit like the camera.
Is it
work,
rated R?
like I was telling you. I'm sure. PG-13. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What makes it rated R? The cursing?
That more gore.
Gotta have the gore.
You don't have to have it if it's fucking good, but like usually I see something like that and it's PG-13. I'm like, do just enough to get the R, because it only takes more than one fuck to get an R. Do you know that?
I remember you telling me something about that.
So you could have one fuck and it'd be PG-13.
Yeah.
Just give me two fucks and give it an R, and then you feel a little bit more relaxed. I think when you're tied, you know why they do that, right?
No, well, to be honest with you, I never look at the rating of movies when I watch a movie ever.
Start paying attention. It might affect and then you'd be like, oh, this wasn't that good. It's PG-13.
I don't want to go into it like that, though.
So you know why they do that? Because if it's PG-13, you got a wider audience, right? They can sell to a bigger audience. More people can be able to see it.
Makes more sense.
So they compromise. You know, they fucking...
Okay, I see what you're
The
saying.
director can be like, I really want this motherfucker to say motherfucker right here 2 times.
I see.
And or more or whatever. You know, I just feel that it like neuters the
Neutering.
fucking Nubis popped his head up. I call it neutering.
Fucking Joe, man. You're in a wild mood today, bro. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, okay. No, I get where you're coming from, though. Definitely. I see what you're like. I
Start paying attention to the ratings.
I don't want to do that because I don't want to go in like that, but I see what you're saying for sure.
Okay, well, next time you watch a movie and it's kind of
I'll look
it's kind of
afterward.
meh.
Yeah.
Check it out and
I'll
be
look
like, oh,
afterward.
that makes sense.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you have to see it because you're reading the thing and everything. It's there, but like I never think of that. Like if someone's like, "Hey, this is a good movie," you're like, "Oh, what's it rated?" Nah.
It's not just horror movies. They do that with action movies too.
Yeah.
Action movies for sure.
I see- yeah.
A good example just off the top of my head is Die Hard, right? So Die Hard 1, 2, 3 were all rated R, right? And then they're making a comeback after many years. So they needed to widen their fucking audience. So they wanted to make sure as many eyeballs can see as possible. And they came with a PG-13 next one, the fourth one. It
Well,
was
I
still
think
good.
that,
It
but-
was still good, but John McClane, he has a foul mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you, like that's a good example. Then you could tell a difference. Then is what
It's
you're saying,
noticeable
right?
to me because fucking he had a foul mouth.
But I know that I have heard of this, that a movie it gets sent to the people that rate it, and then it's rated after they produce it. But I get what you are saying. Some movies they could be like holding shit back because they know it's not going to pass. So they got to keep it in that realm. But I think some movies, they just make them and they get rated.
True. Not everybody's hungry for the money. You know what I mean? But yeah, so you're
But
right.
like that
you're
though,
right on.
if you can change somebody's fucking the whole way they fucking talk, like say for me, like I curse like a motherfucker.
Motherfucker, you do.
But even too much. Sometimes I'm listening to the podcast and I'm like, damn, all I said was the F word the whole time.
No. Yeah.
But I could see like if you got this character and you love him, so to speak, you know, you watch these
Yeah.
fucking movies,
I love him.
and then he comes back out and he's not cussing. You're like, what the heck? What's going on
stands
here?
out, for sure.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this isn't correct.
This is incorrect here.
Yeah, what's going on?
So
Makes sense.
that's actually a good example, I guess. But
I think you should still give it a check. Give it a check.
pray
to
for
the devil.
pray for the devil's
Because
soul.
it's one of them Catholic like freaky ones, you know. Like
Yeah.
if you're raised Catholic, it'll freak you
you're all
out.
about them. You're all about them Catholic possessions.
It just freaks me out. That's what gets me. That's how like nothing
religion
really
aspect.
scares me, you know. But like I remember when I was a kid, being so scared that I was gonna get fucking possessed.
Damn.
After watching one of those movies, especially, you know, and it's fucking that would scare. You know how certain things scare fucking people. Like, you know, everybody has something that.
Yeah.
But that for me, that's what used. Not so much no more because it's kind of I don't know how to explain it, but I remember being truly fucking scared of that when
Yeah.
I was a kid. So I kind of just get that same kind of feeling a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm pumped up. I just I hadn't caught the new episode of Goosebumps this last Friday, and just
Oh,
talking about
shit.
movies and stuff, it has
Fuck
me
yeah.
pumped up. I want to watch
You're
it
gonna
tonight.
watch it tonight. Fuck yeah. Little
Yeah.
treat. Little spooky treat carried
Yeah.
over into November.
Hell yeah.
Nah, there's a bunch of horror shit that I didn't get a chance to watch. I'm worried they're gonna pull it off all the streaming services. Start throwing Christmas
Yeah.
shit up.
Christmas stuff, yeah. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
You gotta work, or you don't know?
I don't know yet.
You know.
I don't know yet.
Shit,
Find out
Damian's
soon.
about to get married.
That's right.
Not this weekend coming up, but the next.
Damn, that's exciting. You excited? Best man.
Yeah.
Best man with a plan.
Yeah, definitely excited.
No, that is exciting, man. Congratulations to them. You said they're doing it up in Santa Fe?
It's in the outskirts. It's like somewhere. I mean, that's the closest city, but it's
Yeah.
like a ranch. I forget the name of the ranch.
Blazing Saddles Ranch.
Something like that. It's like it has her in the name. Something her. Like,
Blaze her saddles.
like blaze her saddles. Yeah. No, but it's just like a nice kind of very small hotel kind of thing, like a big
Okay.
out ranch house. You know, that's all nice. And
Yeah.
Something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Sounds really nice.
Something like that.
It's gonna be like a real tight wedding, small tight wedding.
Yeah, very small. Yeah, very small.
That's the way to do it.
Just pretty much just immediate family, like
Yeah.
his folks, and because they have a lot at that. Like Damian has a brother and 2 sisters, and then Cheyenne has like 2 or 3 sisters. You know.
Yeah.
And so and then they have a husband and kids, and that's immediate family. You know.
Yeah.
And Damian's got my mom, my dad, and my aunts, me. So that's pretty much like that's the gist of it. But everybody stays there.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
So you go up Friday, and we don't leave until
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That sounds dope, man. Take a bunch of pictures, man.
Interesting.
I want to see pictures of this ranch.
There's online. There's a whole like a drone walkthrough shit and everything.
No shit.
Like, pretty sick.
Fuck yeah.
I forget the name.
Indoor, I'd imagine, right? Indoor venue?
Half and half. Like
Okay.
it's like as much whatever you want. Like it's got.
Because I'd imagine it's already
got
getting
both.
it's already getting a little chilly up
They
there.
have a
man.
lot of heating element outside.
outside
shit.
heating.
Yeah.
That's dope. When you can still be out in the element, but like be warm with the heaters.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Is the pay-per-view this Saturday?
It is the 11th. So, did you watch the countdown?
I didn't get a
sent you?
chance. I was so busy yesterday.
Yeah, we could touch on it real quick, but yeah,
What's
it's
that guy's name,
this
bro?
coming Saturday.
The other one, Alex Pereira's fighting. The other guy.
He's fighting.
I have a hard time with his name.
Oh man, you had to say that.
I have a hard time with his name, but even when I've never even seen him fight really that much.
Jiri Prochaska.
I just see his stuff like afterward. You
You
know
need to
what I mean?
watch that countdown because like it. I sent you so they have the full episode which has them and then it talks about the heavyweight interim fight, right? But then they have it split. I just sent you the one for Pereira and Prochaska, and I don't know, man. They both have. Obviously, we know Pereira, you know, but that Prochaska dude, because he was the champ.
From what I can remember, he was like he was on a big trajectory. Like he was kicking ass. Like
Bro, he's like a fucking samurai. Like in that countdown,
that's what he says.
he
Yeah,
talks.
I've seen him talk like that before.
Well,
though.
yeah, he's not bullshitting because like he
must have seen a countdown.
He talks like fucking like Jean-Claude like back in the day, bro. Like he talks very concise and like to the point. He's like he's very.
I've heard him talk about the samurai.
But it's gonna be a hell of a fucking fight. They're both fucking crazy strikers. So
It's gonna be a good one.
he had a horrible shoulder injury. That's what kept him out. He gave up the belt. He was the light heavyweight champ. This is Perez.
Is he undefeated?
He might have 1 or 2 losses.
Okay.
But like I think his wins are in the high teens. But
Damn. I'm excited for that.
hell of a fight. Winner gets this is for the vacant light heavyweight belt.
Oh yeah.
No championship. No interim shit. This is it. So Pereira's second fight at light heavyweight.
Pereira has the belt.
Nobody does.
It's vacant.
Vacant.
Damn.
Up for grabs.
That's wild.
Somebody's walking away with it. Yeah, that's gonna be. I think somebody gets finished in that fight.
Man, women's MMA's become obsolete, bro.
It's weird.
They just-
There's a vacant belt
Exactly.
they're
Nobody
fighting
talks
for.
about it.
They're fighting because Amanda Nunez retired, right? And she was the double champ. So the lighter weight, the 135 belt, I forget who's fighting. It's Andrade and somebody else. Like 2 people she both beat twice each. You know what I mean? So they're fighting for the
I
vacant
guess
belt.
there's just no pool, right? No, there's not a big
Well,
pool.
145 was pretty much a dead weight class. Like she was having trouble defending that belt anyway. They were talking about shutting that weight class down.
It seems to me like that's kind of just like the whole women's MMA is just becoming shut down because of that almost.
Well, the UFC is the biggest organization, so they and then
You used to just hear a lot about it more, and they would just try to stick more fights in there.
yeah. Well, the second biggest competitor with women's MMA is Bellator, and like I don't know if you've been. I haven't talked to you about it. I don't know if you've seen, but like they're getting ready to sell the company and like basically just dissolve the entire company. UFC's probably going to get a lot of free agent signings, which is going to be cool. A lot of these Bellator guys that should have been in the UFC a while back.
You know, I was just watching a little reel, and it was Rampage Jackson, and
he has a podcast now. He has a bunch of good guests on there. I haven't really listened to it though.
he was talking about kind of like how nobody knows about Bellator because like people see him and they're like, "Hey, are you ever gonna fight again?" And he's like, "I fought like 2 weeks ago." Like he's been fighting in Bellator, like
Yeah.
he says this whole time. But like, people don't even know that he's fucking fighting.
Yeah.
But maybe that has something to do with why they're selling it. I'm just saying.
Well,
It's
no,
like,
yeah, they definitely
seems
don't
like
promote. They just
it used to be more. It used
Yeah.
to be more.
Yeah, well, they still have a couple big name people that I would like to see still. There's still like a little bit left in their career where they can come over to the UFC and like kind of like a Chandler situation because he came over from Bellator. But like the guy who's their 155 and 145 pound champ, he's a beast. They have some middleweights and light heavyweights, even heavyweights that would be fun to see come over to the UFC.
Throw him in the mix.
Throw them in the mix. But going back to the pay-per-view, the co-main event is for the interim title. It's Aspinall and Pavlovich. I didn't know. I guess I don't pay too much attention to the heavyweight division because like I know of these guys, but I guess I never really watched them too closely. So in the countdown, I was watching their shit and I went back and watched some of their highlights. They're beasts, bro. Fucking, they're both young, fucking hungry. Like I think it's almost like a second heavyweight division. Like you see what John Jones is and you see what Stipe is. And then these two guys who are going to fight on Saturday for the interim belt, like they're just like young. And like, I think both those dudes would fuck both of them up.
Do you think John Jones should have gave his belt up?
I think he should. I don't know why they didn't take it because they said their
8 months.
The reasoning said it was under a year. It was 8 months. They said it has to be a year. Since when has they ever said?
When is homie? How long has homie been out?
They
Samurai?
made well. They not just that. There was two. So he gave up the belt first, Samurai, Projaska, and then remember Hill, Black Cat, fucking came in, took the belt, and then he got injured. He gave up the belt. That's why there's no champ right now. So the last two light heavyweight champs have had to relinquish the belt because of injury. But they don't make Jones do it. It's weird.
Yeah.
So whoever wins this fight on Saturday for the interim heavyweight belt, I think that's the real, you know what I mean? I think either of those dudes give John Jones and Stipe a lot of fucking problems. That Russian cat, Pavlovich, that dude's a fucking,
Get him in there with
he's
John.
he's the Russian Grim Reaper. Fucking, his last five fights have been first round knockouts, bro, in the UFC, first round knockouts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Just powerful, young, hungry. You know what I mean? Like, no, this is no disrespect to Jones or Stipe.
Yeah.
Like, it's just these young guys. You just can't. Like,
It's inevitable.
You can't fight Father Time.
That's what happens. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You old motherfucker.
Like, even though Jones is as good as he is, he could probably give these guys some work. But like, these dudes are just like, they're fat. Especially that Aspinall. He's a British dude, and he's quick, bro. He's a heavyweight, but he moves like a middleweight, welterweight. Like, he's light on his feet for a fucking heavyweight. He's fast. He strikes. Yeah. So that's going to be a damn good fight too. So make sure you check out not just the main event. Check that one out.
Where's it at?
It'll be a regular time because
ridiculous.
It'll be a regular time. The boxing and everything, because it's in New York. So it'll be 8:00 start time here. The whole card is pretty good because it's their Madison Square Garden card. So they don't fuck around. But back to the women's MMA, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with that. They might just shut down the whole 45 division. They'll still have 115, 25, and 35.
Do you remember we were talking last week about Dana White, like wondering if you wanted, regretting not being a part of the boxing? I don't know if it's true, but I seen they made a cartoon. I watched it, but they made a cartoon about how supposedly he was laughing about the pay-per-view sales.
The pay-per-view numbers were supposedly
like
really
that,
low. Yeah.
He was, and they made it one of those funny cartoons. Yeah. But I was just like, he was like, not supposedly not too worried about it.
No,
but it's still funny.
It was like below like 200,000 pay-per-view buys, which that's nothing, bro.
It said like shit, yeah.
Like below 250, 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was funny.
But for something like that, I think the money like that with the Saudis, it's all up front. I don't think they really cared about the pay-per-view buys. Like, I think they knew more of the money was going to come just from hosting that event right there for the fucking Crown Prince right in front row. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I know what you're coming from. I know
so
what
they
you
got
mean.
a lot of money up front just to do it there.
That's good for them or whoever's doing that, but just like it's still like I could see how like that's like embarrassing, you know what I mean? Like
It is, but at the same time, does it really surprise you, boxing? I mean,
no, but it doesn't surprise me at all, I guess, but I just thought that like it just seemed like such a big
People who don't
spectacle
watch-
when you were watching it.
think about how long it's been since Ngannou was in the UFC. So fans don't really know who the fuck he is. You know what I mean? People know Tyson Fury just because he's a loudmouth and he's a big, tall, out of shape white dude. You know what I mean? So like they recognize him, I think, but nobody
don't
knows.
know.
Nobody fucking knows who Ngannou is unless you're a fucking you watched his UFC career like we did.
You would think all those people. I mean, they got millions of people in those countries that have all those towel head motherfuckers. They that have the show. You think they would rent it? No, or they show it for free, huh? Over there.
Who knows what that deal's about? But that's not the point. They want the spectacle. They want to pay for it. Just this last week, the WWF WWE they do a big once a year show for the same shit, bro. It's probably in the same arena, I bet you. Fucking, so they just pay this crazy amount of fucking money just to have the fucking event there. You know what I mean? Like, it's called Crown Jewel is what they call it, WWE Crown Jewel. And once a year they go over there and they put on this huge fucking spectacle. And they get paid so much fucking money. But I think honestly more people probably order that pay-per-view than they ordered the Tyson Fury and Ngannou fight. But I think a lot of it plays to the fact too is like, is it a Muslim fighter? You know what I mean? It's some fucking guy who calls himself a gypsy from England, and then a black dude from Africa went to America. You know what I mean? So how they're not invested? You know what I mean? Are they?
I thought they were, like, just from me watching it. Like
They
I
just
thought
wanted.
that,
I see. It's more of a thing. I think it's more of a thing to them to be like, we had that event here. They had the event in our country.
Yeah.
That's what they're proud of. I don't think they give a shit whether it's good quality. You saw that nonsense of that boxing show. You know what I mean? All that dead air time. It's just them showing an empty stage in the dark. You know what I mean? Like just a bunch of wasted fucking time.
Yeah.
So obviously they don't care about production value. They got all that money. Why don't they put on some dope ass production value?
It's just weird.
It's fucking weird. You're right. It is weird. It's like that's what I think. That's why I think it is why I said that they just want to be like, we did it here, motherfuckers, because we're the best. We host the biggest events here. They don't care what the event is or how good it is, who buys it. You know,
It's fucking crazy.
it's just an ego thing. The Crown Prince, he's sitting front row at every one of those events. He's right there in front. They give him a fucking throne when they put on a show for him. It's fucking weird. But
I guess it's just weird to us. That's probably how they
Well,
live, I guess, no?
that's
Like
just
you're
how
saying,
their
like a throne,
their
like that's a king.
government and their fucking he's a prince. He's a crown prince. That's what they call him.
So it's like
his title.
yeah, that's why it's a lot different though, like to us.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's gonna be a good fight on Saturday, the UFC. I don't think there's anything boxing related for the rest of the year. Oh, Jake Paul's fighting again, supposedly in December, but he likes to tease shit. He's a weirdo. He's like
I wonder who he's gonna fight.
he's like, I got an opponent lined up, but you won't find out just yet.
It's fucking weird.
Try to be mystical. Diaz called him out. He's like, I'm ready to fucking rematch, bitch. Let's do it in December. I can't listen. I can't listen no more. I can't listen.
I haven't heard shit about it.
It's too much, man. Tired of rooting for these motherfuckers always letting me down. But yeah, so
All in all, that Tyson Fury fight was a good fight, though. I liked it.
it was. It's just gonna open more doors for Ngannou, which is good. Hopefully, he gets him a lot more money. You know.
He's in with those Saudis now.
Yeah.
Whatever they call them, I don't know.
Saudis, Saudi Arabians,
Yeah.
Arabian Nights.
What kind of people are in? Where's it at? Dubai?
Well, no, the Ngannou.
Oh, that was in Saudi.
That
Arabia.
was in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, gotcha.
UFC's doing their very first event in Saudi Arabia this coming year. They announced.
Interesting.
Yeah. Where the UFC is always going, that's Abu Dhabi, and it's like right by Dubai.
Abu Dhabi, that's what I meant. What kind of people, or what do they call their race? I wonder.
They're the same. They're Muslims.
Yeah, but like I guess where I'm coming from, like are you Abu Dhabian?
No, so like I don't know. I'm gonna sound like an idiot on this, but like these cities, they like built them out in the middle of the fucking desert, like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. It's just they're just like made of gold. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know exactly.
I get
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's a good research topic. But
What so like Palestinian, like Israeli,
oh,
like those are like if you're from that country, that's
Well,
what
they're-
you call it. American. You're American.
well, they're not
Saudi Arabia.
They're not Jewish. They're Muslim.
Who?
In those countries, it's predominantly Muslim.
I'm not talking about religion.
Well, what's the
When you're American, you're American. When you're Mexican,
Yeah.
you're Mexican.
so what is it, Arabic?
So I guess wherever that city's at, Abu Dhabi's in the country. I'm guessing. I'm ignorant to it, but that's what so Abu Dhabi is probably it's not a country.
Well,
it's
it's
more
the
of a city.
UAE. It's the United Arab Emirates.
So they might be Arab.
Arabic,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe that's correct.
You're right. I was going religion.
You got crazy on me, bro. You're like those motherfuckers ain't Jewish. I was like, what? What happened? I was like,
I didn't say
I didn't know what happened.
Same motherfuckers. Oh, that's funny.
He caught me up. I was like, I'm Catholic, man.
Hey, I like me a good Catholic possession movie, man.
Yeah, that was funny.
But yeah. So we'll talk about that next week. Next week's podcast will be after that. After the fight, so that'd be good to talk about. See what happens with that. Watch the countdown.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
What else were we gonna look up for next week? Oh, next week, bring your drinks. I even forgot the name already. You bring your drinks, I'll bring mine.
Well, they're not mine because I haven't tasted them yet.
You representing them.
No, Damian is.
You representing them. You bring them.
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico, you're bringing them to the table.
You never heard of that shit? Ranch water? It became a big old fucking thing.
See, I don't immediately when I hear those words, I think ranch dressing. I don't think of ranch, like working on a ranch. I think ranch dressing. So I
Yeah.
think of ranch water, and I'm like, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Ranch.
Water.
When you hear ranch, you think of ranch dressing, is what you're saying.
When I hear ranch water, I think ranch dressing water.
Okay. Yeah.
So is that what that is?
No, it's a cocktail.
Ranch water?
Yeah. It's like, the old fashioned. It's a cocktail.
Okay.
It's not a religion. Now check it out. So ranch water is like tequila, Topo Chico, and lime.
That was gonna be my question. What was the base? So tequila, Topo Chico, and limes.
Chapachiki and
And
lime.
limes. That sounds like a pretty good drink.
Ranch water.
Well, we got to taste this Topo Chico next week. Topo Chico? Mm-hmm. Topo Chico.
You ever heard of a Paloma?
No.
I don't drink, but like this one sounds. It's a grapefruit juice,
Topo
tequila.
Chico? Grapefruit juice, tequila, or
It's
what?
not to do with Topo Chico. It's got like soda water. I guess you could use Topo Chico, but it's like a lime, tequila, grapefruit juice
It's soda water. That
Yeah.
does sound good.
with some lime.
Paloma?
Yeah,
Paloma and ranch water.
yeah. I don't drink, but I like they had them on commercials and shit. Like this last year, it got real popular.
I remember seeing ranch water in a can.
There it is. That's like kind of the same, similar shit. Hidden Valley ranch water.
See?
No, just playing.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
You're crazy, man.
Gross.
No, but I could see that.
I know, man. But bring your drinks to the table.
I'll bring
mine.
them. I'll bring them.
Go check out Inside of Me. What's it called?
Pray to the devil.
No, well, that's the other one. What's the one that Matthew said?
I couldn't think of the name.
Um,
I got it right here. Watch. I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm looking like an asshole.
look it up, AJ.
Horror movie where the demon passes by having sex. It follows.
It Follows on Netflix. It's in the list. I added it to the list.
Popped up quick.
Yeah.
It follows.
And now that's in your search history.
Yeah.
It Follows. Go and check that out. Talk about it next week. The podcast's been bunching up here a little bit, but we're getting it to the point where we're going to be posting it the day we record it. So today's podcast
That's
on
professional.
November the 6th. Yesterday was the 5th. AJ got paid, sucker.
Yeah.
Be recorded today and released today, and then we'll be on track starting next week with a full week in between episodes. Thanks for all the support. Make sure you go comment, like, and subscribe this shit. Share it.
Thanks for tuning in.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.